Hi everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard with a programming note for Turner Classic Movies for May of 2016. It's our star of the month, Robert Ryan. Robert Ryan reminds me a lot of like Jimmy Stewart and Tom Hanks, and they play everyday guys. You know, they don't really play characters, but if you tell them that, they would probably get upset because they do have a character they're playing. It's not their real self. But you know what I mean. It's like every Jimmy Stewart movie and every Tom Hanks movie, you see them and not someone completely different. You know, do you understand where I'm going with that? Anyway, Robert Ryan, Robert Ryan, one of my favorites, and they're devoting an entire month to his movies. And it's so diverse. I mean, this guy had a 40, 50-year career in Hollywood. Here we go. I know, I can't see. And they're breaking it down each week, every Thursday on Turner Classic Movies. You have a Robert Ryan little mini film festival. And here's some of the banners that they're, the subject matters. So we have like noir, film noir and crime. Here's some titles like Berlin Express, which is fantastic. Got the DVD. A lot of these I already own. So, Bad Day at Black Rock with Ernest Borgnine and Spencer Tracy. Oh, one of my all-time favorites. You haven't seen that, you're in for a real treat. Also, his dramatic side. Billy Budd, which I believe was directed by Charles Lawton. And also, God's Little Acre. I know it's a big Broadway play, but man, if you haven't seen that film, it is really bizarre. You know, I put that right up there with that, what's that Carl Malden film? Where it's like he's like a Lolita. Oh gosh, you're screaming the title right now. Baby Doll. Oh man, it's along those kind of weird lines. A really abstract movie where he's digging for treasure or something. It's really a bizarre film. I've seen it like 3 or 4 times. Really strange. So Godzilla Acre, total departure for Robert Ryan. Also, of course, westerns, The Naked Spur, and of course The Wild Bunch, one of my all-time favorites. Sam Peckinpah again with Ernest Borgnine. Oh, and Warren Oates, and oh, just a great, and oh my gosh, just the best, the best. Also, he's done so many World War II films, just war films in general, and now May is also Memorial Day, so I'm not sure if these films are also going to fall. They're going to double them up for the Memorial Day Festival, which I'll check out my channel later because I'm going to do a whole preview of that too. But The Longest Day, I'm not going to go through all his war credits. I mean, there's a ton of them. The Longest Day, The Dirty Dozen. It's crazy how many war films he has. And I also have another film up there. It's so funny. Robert Ryan was really big on civil rights. He was involved in the civil rights movement and always about equality. And his very first movie he ever did, film he did, was called Ghostbreakers with Bob Hope. And I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's so racist because he's got like a mentor or a butler or whatever, and it's just a black guy, and it's just really, oh gosh, it's really hard to watch. So it's funny that he was such a civil rights advocate, and his very first movie, this movie was just so racist, so step and fetch, and so it's just hard to watch. I love Bob Hope, but that makes it really hard to watch. One thing I did want to mention, they're showing it on Friday, May 20th. It's called The Outfit with Robert Duvall and Joe Don Baker. And it's a film noir, and it's got Karen Black also. And he gets out of jail, and Robert Duvall gets out of jail, who's been scorned, and he starts getting his money back for a job that he did with the mob. And the mob, of course, wants nothing to do with him, so he starts robbing all of the different places where the mob takes in their money. And Joe Don Baker is his little partner in crime and doing all that. And the head mobster, of course, is Robert Ryan. It's very, you know, early 70s noir, and I've had it on my DVR at least for 3 or 4 years, because I've never seen it before. I love to put it on and just watch it. I just got a new DVR a few weeks ago, and I had to delete it, everything I lost on there. And now I'm looking up Robert Ryan's, you know, the festival here, and Star of the Month, and there's The Outfit again. So if you haven't seen The Outfit, it's really low budget, but you know what? It's got that hard-boiled dialogue, like you shouldn't use a girl's arm for an ashtray, and oh, just really great stuff. And Duvall is just fantastic. And I love how simple the movie is, but the acting is just top-notch. So it's called The Outfit. I believe that's going to be on the 20th of May. So check Turner Classic Movies, all their schedule online. It's all there. But Star of the Month is Robert Ryan every Thursday. You know, make a friend. If you've never seen Robert Ryan's films, or if you have, there's a lot of films they listed. I couldn't go through all of them, just for you to explore. And there's like 2 or 3 on there I've never heard of, but I'm going to watch. So it should be pretty cool. All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com and check out my podcast at iTunes. And if you like what you see, please subscribe, share, comment below, thumbs up. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard for Turner Classic Movies. I don't work for them. I'm just a big fan.